300 LED panels, 287 hours of music, 105 countries in attendance, and 210 artists performing over the whole entire weekend. And today we're talking about 130 of those artists filling out 110 slots for Ultra Music Festival 2020. We're doing a lineup review of Phase 1 and 2 today, so don't go anywhere because it's coming up after the intro.
Can I get a year?
I'm the festival Finesser.
Finesse gang, can I get a yer? What up, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into the channel once again. For those of you who are new here and don't know me, I'm the Festival Finesser. This is my channel, a channel that evolves around music festivals and live music going experiences with a focus and concentration on dubstep and rhythm.
Shout out to whoever you are if you're watching this.
If you are not following me at a festival day by day, you're probably following me at a show in New York City for the night. And if you're not following me at a show or festival, you're probably sitting with me here at this desk, getting life hacks, trick tips, festival reviews, lineup reviews, EDM news, controversial debates, and any other words of advice I can give to you guys to make sure you have the best festival going experience possible. Alright guys, I'm feeling like this one's going to be a long one because we have 130 artists between Phase 1 and 2 of Ultra Music Festival 2020. 130 artists between all the back-to-backs and 110 slots to fill. So today we're going to be talking about Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the lineup. Definitely focusing on the dubstep acts, but I will be sure to touch on other acts that I know and heard of and have respect for. So let's do this. Right off the bat, we're going to get into the lineup because this is going to be a long one. Alright guys, so here we go. Ultra Music Festival 2020 going down March 20th through 22nd at Bayfront Park in downtown Miami. So for live headliners, which is actually kind of cool, they separate it from live headliners and DJ headliners. We have live headlining Flume, Gesalfestein, Griffin, Laserface, Madion, Major Lazer, Sophie Tucker, and Zed. So of these artists, the only ones that really stick out to me are Flume, Major Lazer. I do have like a little love for Gesalfestein because he has some dope songs that is just that no one, that don't get enough love. So definitely check him out if you're into some funky stuff. And I don't know too much about Laserface. Zed is obviously an OG, but these are not artists. There's no dubstep, so these are not really my cup of tea. So going further down for DJ headliners, we have a lot here. We have Above and Beyond, Adam Bayer, and Cyrez D, I don't even know. Afrojack, OG, definitely that big room bouncy stuff. Emil Lenz, don't know who that is. Armin van Buuren, Trance House. Carl Cox, same thing, Trance House. David Guetta, OG, don't really have to say much about him. DJ Snake, another OG, that 2014, 15, 16 electro big room era. But he definitely throws some dub in there. Definitely can get a little heavy, DJ Snake, depending on the art where he's playing. So definitely a fun one. But again, somebody I might not see depending on the conflict and stuff like that. We have then Dubfire, back-to-back Nicole Madaber, back-to-back Paco Osana. The only person I know there is Dubfire, and that sounds like a lot of house to me and not my vibe. Continuing, we have Eric Prydz, OG, legend. Fisher, another house, legend. And as you can see, there's a lot of house on here already and big room and no dubstep because this is a primarily Ultra Music label is a house label. I'm pretty sure I don't do dubstep and stuff like that. So it's definitely a primarily house and electro and big room and yeah, a lot of what was popular in 2013, 2014, 2015 even. Now that dubstep has become more popular in 2016, 17, and 18 and beyond, they have incorporated a lot more dubstep acts. And I started to notice that this year. So continuing, Jamie Jones, back-to-back Carl Cox, back-to-back the Martinez brothers. I'm pretty sure Carl Cox is on this lineup 3 or 4 times, which is crazy. And this one was the first back-to-back that caught my attention. Jaws back-to-back Nightmare. That is going to be super dope. I think it says exclusive. I think it might be a first time ever done. And that one is just very unique to me. Definitely something I would see at Ultra. Continuing down the lineup, we have Kashmir featuring Dharma, which might be some production or a tour or something. I'm not really sure. Kygo, which is definitely more like tropical house, more melodic and chill. Loco Dice, Loco Dice, I'm not sure how to pronounce them, not too sure of who they are. Maceo Plex, back-to-back Carl Cox, like I said, he's on this lineup a bunch of times because he is such a legend, and I pay my respects to that. Mala, back-to-back DJ Snake, again coming up, DJ Snake twice on the headlining roster. And going back to Mala, you're definitely going to get some house. Definitely deep, dark house. I fuck with Mala low-key. Seen him a couple times live. He is one of the house DJs that I'm more into. Going on, we have Martin Garrix. Don't need to say anything about him. OG, legend, big room house, no dubstep. Same thing with Oliver Heldens. A lot of house. A lot more techno-y kind of stuff. Richie Houghton, can't say anything about. Slender back-to-back Keizo, that is going to be sick. That is definitely going to be heavy, bouncy, and fun. Slender back-to-back Keizo, to my knowledge, has never been done. So that's going to be a first time, Ultra exclusive. And the last of the DJ headliners is Tale of Us. So those are your DJ headliners for Ultra, and of those headliners, the only ones that really catch my attention are Slender back-to-back Keizo and Jaws back-to-back Nightmare. Everybody else is just not my vibe. Very well respected, awesome performances, but just not my music that I'm into anymore. But now we're going to talk about the supporting acts. This is where a lot of the dubstep falls in, and without this part of the lineup, I probably would not be doing this review. So let's get into it. Starting off, we have 1788L, and then most of you guys should know, definitely has like a heavier res kind of sound. Not so much dubstep, but definitely a heavy, dark sound. Next to that, we have 4B back-to-back Say My Name, which is very unique because 4B is like Jersey Club notoriously, and Say My Name is like hard terror trap. And I know I've seen 4B open up for some dubstep dudes, and he can throw it down. So I feel like it's gonna be a very heavy set. But Say My Name also has a lot of jumpy stuff. He's very energetic, and he has a cool sound, cool performance. The song play it easy, so them back to back is gonna be very energetic. I feel like it's gonna be kind of heavy and just very fun, very bouncy, and it's gonna have a lot of energy. So after that, I don't even know who the fuck this is. Ali and Fila, I guess. I'm pretty sure they're like housey, not too heavy. Andrew Rael, NDC, House People, and Anfisa, let you go. I don't even know who that is. Don't know. Anna, don't know. Art Bat, no. Bass Jackers back to back Dr. Funk. Bass Jackers are OG, bro, and that's gonna be like some big room, electro house. Borgor, Boys Noise, there's some dubstep for you guys. Definitely heavy. Brendan Gray, don't know anything about. Brooks, back-to-back Julian Jordan, can't say I know them. Butch, nope. Camel Fat, House OG, I don't want to say OG, but definitely respected in the house community. Been seeing him on a lot of lineups, and I'm hearing good things about him through other house people on the YouTube community. Sesco, more trappy, definitely has played heavier, definitely like Yellow Claw type of vibe, definitely energy, and definitely not house. Chemical stuff, or Chemical Surf, I guess, Sump, I can't even read that, bro, these pixels, it's so zoomed in. Next we have Chocolate Puma, who I don't know too much about, but I know he is a house person, or a she for that matter. I'm pretty sure it's a he. I know I've heard a couple songs of him back in the day. I did enjoy them, and that's how I know of that name. Next we have Christopher Cole, live, who I don't know anything about. Next we have Danik back-to-back Sick Individuals, which I'm pretty sure is going to be like your big room electro kind of vibe. Then we have Dash Berlin, again, house, feels kind of like a Cascade kind of vibe. Dioro, house. Dam Dala, house, definitely more like groovy house, I feel like. I don't know, Dioro just has like a different house sound to me. Maybe on the big room side of things, again, like the house area is not my area of expertise. I came from a house electro big room era, but I evolved into a dubstep bass head rhythm kid. So I'm waiting to see more rhythm and dubstep on this lineup, but I'm not seeing a lot of it yet. Eats Everything, that sounds like my girlfriend, just kidding. And Noriko Sanguiliano, I don't know. Eptic, don't even say anything about him. OG, not so heavy, but a very cool dubstep sound, almost like maybe a bro steppy kind of sound. Might not be so accurate, but you know, he definitely has a unique sound. You can kind of tell when Eptic is playing. Freddie Legrand, pretty sure that's like house, big room stuff. Next we have Laid Back Luke, who is, you know, a house legend, definitely well respected, and he actually has a YouTube channel himself where he does daily vlogs, tips, advice, just, you know, life updates and stuff like that. So definitely interesting, and you know, I've watched him, subscribe to him for a while. Next, we have Logistics, who I don't know anything about. Lost Frequencies, I've seen and heard of, but don't know anything about. Marcus Schultz, House, Matador, Nope, Matisse, and Sudoku, back-to-back Dub Vision. I'm assuming that's House. Could be wrong. Dub Vision, Dubstep, I don't know, but don't know who that is. Metric, I don't know anything about. Michael Bibby, I don't even know what that is, bro. Back-to-back Dennis Cruz, don't know what that is. Mike Williams, back-to-back, so some blank name. Moxie, I know Moxie, bro. Moxie is like OG, like... maybe bass house, I want to say. Like, they just have they have a really cool sound. It's very original, I feel like, and they definitely are kind of like bass house like origins for me. Like, my bass house origins come from Moxie. So if you like bass house, like to bounce around, definitely check out Moxie. Next we have Nastic. I don't even know how to say that name, bro. Some of these fonts are stupid. Then we have Nick Fanciulli. I don't even know. Nicky Romero, OG, big room electro dude. OK Live. OK used to be like very trappy, and then he went live and it came a little more like melodic and, you know, experimental, and I guess, but not like book experimental, more like melodic experimental. So it's cool. Maybe like a Porter Robertson kind of vibe, something like that. Next we have Ozrin. Don't know anything about. Panpot, no. Peekaboo, if you like wook noises, deep experimental kind of bass, that's for you. Peekaboo for sure. I'd highlight him on this lineup as a dubstep act, or a bass act even. Perdo, Pop Off, I don't even know. Rafa Barrios, I don't know. Rainier, that sounds like some German shit. I don't even know. Rod G, nope. STR, Ruben Durandi, bro. Purple Hole, sounds like some deep, lucid Space Jesus shit, but probably not. Snails back-to-back Kill the Noise, Kill the Snails, finally. Some quality dubstep on this lineup. And I saw Kill the Snails at Ever After last year, and it was super heavy, just straight energy, no downtime, just energy, dubstep heavy. Yes. Solardo, nope. Sondheim Sound back-to-back Uber, bro. Why is all the dubstep at the end of the lineup, bro? That shit is super heavy. Sondheim Sound back-to-back Uber is gonna probably want to be one of the heaviest acts of the weekend, in my opinion. Then we get Space Jesus for your looks, that's experimental bass, repping Wakan. Subfocus, who I'm not too familiar with. I feel like I've seen Subfocus. They have like a classic song, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's like Adventure Club style dubstep. That's kind of what I'm thinking of. Then we have Subtronics, Cyclops Army. No need to talk about him. We all know how good Subtronics is. He's been killing it in 2019. He's probably going to kill in 2022. Sin Cole, Chami for my house people. Chami is one of my favorite house artists personally. If I wouldn't mind seeing a Chami set. Last time I saw him was with Mala, No Redemption tour in Brooklyn, but that was like 2 years ago. And that was the last time I was like, you know what, I can't give this house stuff a shot no more, bro. I don't like it. I don't like going to house shows. I tried, and because I like Chami, I like Mala. I went to see their show, and I was like, bro, this is not for me anymore. Technagia, back-to-back Hector, back-to-back Carlo Lid, I don't even know, bro, but don't know who they are, any of them, so we're going to skip that. Thomas Gold, back-to-back Dennis Zakayo. I don't know. I feel like Thomas Gold is house. Could be wrong. I don't know. Tritonal, that is house. I know, like, kind of like Chainsmokers kind of vibe. TV Noise, don't know anything about them or him. Vinny Vici, I've seen on some lineups, but I don't know anything about, really. Wave Dash, back-to-back Shadient. Wave Dash, saw at Electric Forest. And Heavy, I don't know too much about Shadient, but I would imagine it's going to be, pretty decent back-to-back, some heavy dubstep, and maybe more bro step. Maybe not heavy dubstep, maybe more bro step of a set. And then we get Wheat Thin. I think that's how you Wheat Thin, I don't know. But I've heard good things about them. They played at Forest, I'm pretty sure. Everyone was talking about them. I've never seen them, but they are hyped up a little bit. So if you're interested, check them out. And then we have Whipped Cream, who I've seen a bunch of times. She's not my favorite, but she definitely plays a bunch of music all over the place. Like, she plays music. She doesn't stick to one genre. She has a very just like, journey of a set, taking you through all different genres of music. So it's kind of cool in that aspect. But I'm here for the dubstep, and it's not dubstep all the time, but she does play some rhythm and stuff like that. She plays some monks and shit. So it's kind of cool to see her at Lost Lands. Sorry at Izu, just like in the back and passing, but not someone I would go out of my way to see. And then the last person on this lineup is Young Bombs. Don't know who that is. So now what I'm going to do for you guys is go through the lineup again and highlight all the dubstep acts so you can get an idea of how stacked it is from a dubstep point of view. So I'm going to do that right now. Give me a sec. So of those 130 artists I just read, and of those 110 slots that there are to fill, there's about 13 artists that I really want to see. And those artists are Jaws back-to-back Nightmare, Slender back-to-back Keizo, 1788L, Borgor, Boys Noise, Eptic, Company, Peekaboo, Kill the Snails, Somnium Sound back-to-back Uber, Space Jesus, Subtronics, and Wave Dash. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Literally 13 acts of these 100-plus artists on here. And that's why, again, it's not the most enticing festival for me because, one, it's mainstream as fuck, and it's probably Brad and Chad Central. Two, it's just not a lot of dubstep. You know what I'm saying? Like, the experience is cool. Miami, it's also very expensive. Miami's expensive as fuck. Probably have to fly there, get a hotel. It's not a camping festival, and it's really just not my vibe. You guys see me at Bisco, Big Dub, Electric Forest. This is not that kind of vibe. This is sorority girl and frat boy central. I'm sorry to say it, bro, but, like, it is. This would have been cool a couple years ago, and I actually bought a ticket in, like, I think it was for 2016. And then some shit happened and I couldn't afford it and I couldn't go. But that would have been my Ultra experience. And I'm probably not going to ever have an Ultra experience because the lineup is never going to cater to dubstep that heavily. This is definitely more for the house people and the big room people and the electro people, the shufflers. This is not for the bass heads. That's why this festival is very odd to go to as a bass head because you're not surrounded by bass heads. Even at the bass head stage, you're not going to be surrounded by bass heads. It's going to be a bunch of people that are just there because they're at Ultra. They're at a party, and I promise you, like, I don't think Ultra is, like, one of the most, like, EDM plur-esque festivals. It's very mainstream, and it's just a popular thing to go to the party and have fun. It's so well known that, like, people could go there not know who any of these artists are. You know what I'm saying? They just go because it's Ultra and it's so popular. Everybody knows the logo and shit. So I would go to Ultra. I would not pay to go to Ultra out of pocket. I would have to get, I'd have to finesse media pass or some shit. But I feel like they would not even look at me because I'm just this. I don't fit their, like, their marketing, their brand. You know what I'm saying? That's why, I don't really care. I would go, I would experience it, to have the experience, do the vlog, to share with you guys, but I do not have any real urge, and I'm not itching to go to this festival because I kind of expect the vibes. And I don't want to be narrow-minded and closed-minded and have this, judge a book by its cover, but I've been to festivals like this that are mainstream and popular, and I don't really enjoy them as much as the ones that are in the woods and that are underground and that are just in the middle of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? This is downtown Miami. Everyone's gonna fucking be there. And it's just, yeah, you can see it's all dubstep. It's not my vibe. I definitely would not fit in with no glitter and shit and no candy, you know what I'm saying? So that is my review of Ultra Phase 1 and 2. If you guys want to see a Phase 3, let me know in the comments. Hit me up, message me when it comes out, send me the flyer, the lineup, whatever. If there's some dubstep on it, maybe I'll do it. If there's not, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So thank you for watching. This is a festival I will not be attending this year, as many of the other reviews I've been doing on this channel, but I will do a video announcing the festivals I plan on going to once I know what I'm going to, because I don't know what I'm doing yet, because it's so early, but I do want to get these reviews up in a timely manner so they can just build traction, and, hopefully I can get some new subscribers out of this and just build a new audience and a following, and yeah, so that's my review. Thank you guys for watching on the Festival of Finesser, and I will see you for the next one. Deuces.